Hey everybody, so since we're stuck at home all the time with this whole stupid pandemic thing and everything, we thought we would be a little adventurous and we would show you how to do cooking. First thing with cooking, gotta have head protection, right? Honestly, it's just so I can have my little GoPro video thing. But I thought it'd be kind of cool since that's what I wear in, you know, a lot of our videos and everything. So anyway, we get HelloFresh. We've been getting it for quite a while. And we just, by the by, we are not sponsored by them. We pay full price for this and all. But we really enjoy this. It kind of comes in a bag and a card and a description of what you do. And we will make sure that we post the actual ingredients in the description below so that you can kind of follow along on your own if you wish to. Of course, if you want to get it from them, I'm sure they would be very happy to provide you with some HelloFresh Hello stuff. It's very nice because you just kind of get 3 things per week and you make whatever you want. So why did we do HelloFresh? Well, we did it because it's always complicated coming up with what to have for dinner. And especially because, you know, Lane's a big meat eater, I'm a big vegetarian, we're like, oh gosh, what do we do? So we've kind of compromised on this. We do interesting food, which is vegetarian, but also fun. And you enjoy it, right? She's like, yes. She enjoys this food too. So it's creative, it's different, and I've actually learned a whole bunch of cooking techniques, so that's kind of fun too. So anyway, tonight we're gonna do black bean and charred corn burrito bowls. Here we go. So here, all the stuff, you get everything there, so it's very convenient. I am going to do a little bit of a change up because I've got some garden fresh tomatoes. So I'm going to substitute that for the Roma. We're going to take 2 of those guys, so shh, don't say anything. All right, so we kind of look around. There's not an awful lot of stuff to wash here tonight. Usually there's a whole bunch of things to wash, but I guess there's not that much. So anyway, but we'll wash this and we'll wash the cilantro. And then you can see we got black beans, we got corn, we got some stock, and we got tortilla chips, we got rice, etc. Ooh, and we got spices, which is Southwest Spice Blend, which is garlic, chili powder, and cumin. Yummy. All right, so step 1 is we need to drain and rinse both of these, which this one's corn, this one's beans, and we need to slice the onions. So after washing the stuff, you just do step 1, easy peasy. Onion time. Kona time. What you doing, girl? She's decided to join us. I think because she knows there's a party going on in the kitchen. All right. I'm going to show you a little trick here in just a second that I actually learned from a chef, of all things, which is cool. And I'm definitely not a chef. If I was, I would not be doing HelloFresh because I would be able to create these meals on my own. All right, so what you do is you cut like down the ribs most of the way towards the front of the onion, but not quite all the way through. Okay, like that. And then you cross slice it and look at all those pretty diced onion bits. Works out really nicely. And then you kind of chop the last part. Same thing on the other one. Step 2, cook the rice and beans. So we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of butter in the old cast iron skillet. Add the onion, stir in the rice, stock concentrate, Southwest spice, water, salt. That's the next step. Here we go. Be like watching paint dry if it weren't for the dogs. I think I got a little closer to 3 tablespoons of butter than 2, but whatever. Hi, Lily. Anyway, we're gonna pour the onion in and start cooking it down. It says about 4 or 5 minutes. That's probably pretty accurate. It needs to turn a little translucent, get soft. Good stuff. Probably crank it up a little bit more. One thing they recommend, and I actually really like, is kosher salt. This stuff, I don't know, it's much more flavorful than the regular salt. So I generally go with kosher for the most part. Unless I'm doing something like pasta where I'm just putting it in the water. I don't think it matters that much, but I think it gives a little more flavor. All right. right. And apologies for the fan, but kind of got to have a little bit of a vent fan on while you're cooking. Especially with onions, because I'm starting to tear up. Woo, actually I am. Important to keep the workspace clean. Always, always. Okay. Also, I tend to stage all this stuff over here so it's all ready. Oh, I gotta go get some water actually. I need 3/4 of a cup. This thing will be done relatively soon. Okay, so now we need to stir in the rice, beans, and stock concentrate. So, now that I put this... Never mind. Alright. Spice this up. Stock concentrate in there. And some beans. And some rice. Should have it cut open. We're going a little bit faster. Just going to give it a little stir around here first. And 3/4 cup of water. I always cheat it a little bit heavier. I always feel like they're a little shy on those measurements. So I kind of cheated halfway between 3/4 and 1 cup. And we want about half of this. A little bit more. Alright. Okay. Yes, I washed my hands before we started. We need to crank this guy up some.
What step is that?
This is, this is step 3, char the corn. So it should be dried, so I'm going to try to pat it. Get it a little bit dry while the pan's heating. We have a little substitution because the nonstick pan didn't have a lid that fit it. So, and I'm pretty concerned that this thing's going to start popping. So, we're gonna. All right, there we go. Char us some corn. All right, 4 to 6 minutes. I think I got the lid because it's we got popcorn going on here. Cool. Definitely starting to char. Let's check in on this stuff. Definitely need a towel. Oh yeah. Okay. Step 4, make the salsa. So let's see, we need to dice the tomato, chop the cilantro, zest and quarter the lime, and in a medium bowl, combine the charred corn, tomato, the cilantro, southwest spice, a pinch of lime zest, and a large drizzle of olive oil. Yum. That's going to be really, really good salsa. I'm going to add more water. See, they always tell you, too little water. Tomato knife. Always have the right tools for the job. My dad taught me that by never having the right tools for the job. Thanks, Dad. Super useful to know these things. Like I said, these are garden tomatoes, so they're a little funky looking on top, but they taste delish. Okay, quarter the lime. I think we were supposed to zest it, actually. Whoops. A little bit of lime zest. Yeah, it's much easier to do when it's whole. All right. It's not a ton. It's a little bit of lime zest. That's all they said you needed. Okay. And let's chop up the cilantro. So we got to get rid of the stemmy things. Nice and generally facing in the right direction, so that was not so bad. Okay, so we have definitely charred corn. Yeah, there we go. Turn off the stuff, move it over a little bit. All right, so we charred our corn. Now we need to get some pepper and some salt. Reasonable amount of salt there. Yes, I know, pre-ground pepper, but I get tired of grinding up all the pepper when we're just doing the intermediate steps. I have pepper here for finishing. All right, a medium bowl, combine the charred corn, the tomato, half the cilantro. All right. So let's just start with the tomato. It's easier. Okay. Half the cilantro. Charred corn. Real charred. It's cool. Very charred. Alright. Half the cilantro, medium size with spice. Okay. Pinch of lime zest. Okay. That was where I could have done a better job if I had not cut it first. Squeeze lime juice to taste. Okay. More? No? A little bit more. Okay, so we have regular olive oil here and we have EVOO here. So the regular is good for cooking, the EVOO is better for drizzling on top. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go with that here. Why not? Alright, time for a spoon. Let's get this sucker mixed up. Mix it up. Oh yeah. That was really, really, really good. What do you think? I think that's going to be delish salsa. All right. There you go. Super good. And we need more salt and pepper, as always. Or did I do that already?
You put it in the corn.
I put it in the corn, but it tastes like I could use at least a little bit more. Okay. Never have too much pepper, period. Alrighty. One more mix. Let it sit for a minute. Yeah. Oh, and the timer's done. Oh, what timing, man. Oh, except I didn't make my crema yet. A little bit stuck to the bottom, but that's okay. Dish. The only thing I didn't get done yet is step 5, which is making the crema. So that is small bowl, sour cream, lime zest, and lime juice, and water until it reaches a drizzling consistency. They love their crema in this thing. Always with the crema. Step 6, fluff the rice mixture with a fork, season with salt and pepper. That's okay, we've done that plenty. Divide between bowls and top with the salsa, cheese, and cilantro. Drizzle with the crema, add as much hot sauce as you want. Serve with tortilla chips and lime wedges. Last step, time to put it all together. Probably should have put the cheese on first. I don't care. It'll work the way it is. Not the best presentation. Probably should have done the cheese first. But that's okay. Sorry it's a mess. Get some chips with it, some hot sauce. It's gonna be delish. What's the verdict? Let's find out. Oh yeah. The corn is really, really good. Apparently the dog is happy about it too. Eat! Come on and eat. What a mess. Time to clean up. Ready? Here we go. 3 seconds.
no problem.
So hopefully that was fun. And remember, just because you can't adventure far away from home doesn't mean home can't be an adventure too.